Hello, and thank you so much for signing up for my newsletter. And this week I decided to do a video newsletter because sometimes it's just nice to shake it up a bit. So I apologize if you are a person who likes to read the words and look at the pictures. However, spice is the variety of life. So this is it today. And the topic that I'm going to talk about today is very specific. It is about style words. Style words are really the crux of my image, wardrobe, and style business. And I feel that lately I have been in touch with so many women because, of course, I've had more time to be at home and not be running around 5 days a week working in my business. So, what I have been hearing and finding out is that many women, especially women, are a little bit lost. Yes, it's uncertain times. We all are feeling the same in that respect, or some degree of the same, but I think we've kind of gotten used to the new normal. However, life goes on. And what I do know is that it's so important, and this is from personal experience as well, that we feel good. We feel let's say positive, because when that uncertainty and all of the things that are going on that we could pay attention to start to settle in, it can be overwhelming. And we still do need to show up for our life. And this isn't about anyone else. This isn't about your partner. This isn't about your kids. It's not about your boss, or if you're the boss, this is about you. And when I see that women are struggling and really kind of in that indifferent sort of blase kind of mode, I guess my ears perk up, because what's happening? They need to be inspired. And wherever you get the inspiration is where you need to be seeking it right now. So from my perspective, my clients, my friends, people in my circle, I'm hearing a lot of, I don't know, I don't even care. What does it matter? I'm over it. Well, we can't be over it. So the masterclass that I'm starting October 1st, that is 8 classes, which is so exciting to me. It's called Be Your Own Stylist, is actually based on style words. Those of you, and I apologize if you are a client of mine and you're listening to this, if you already know some of this, what I'm going to say, then I apologize. But I do think that every time we hear similar information, we can pull out something new. So before you turn off the video, maybe you should listen, and you might have a nugget that I share. It might tweak, and you may say, you know what, I forgot about that, or I haven't thought of it that way. And here's what I want to say about style words. My style words guide me every single day. When I get dressed, I refer to my style words. And if you're my client, you have yours on a card. Some of you have several cards because we keep them where we can have them front of mine are in my area where I get dressed, tucked on my mirror. And they help us stay true to ourselves. They help us stay, let's say, measure up to our own expectations of ourselves. How do you get these style words? Do you buy them? Do you just figure them out for yourself? No. I trained with Brenda Kinsell. Many of you know her. She was my dear friend and started out as my image coach. And this was her methodology. When she told me of the contents, I said, oh, come on, that's silly. A color exercise and except she said, Sue, just do it. So I did. Actually, this was the shift in my business, helping me help women to be more empowered in their learning about what works for them, and moving away from just buying and buying, editing, recycling, and not really learning, just consuming. That doesn't work anymore. It didn't then. And this is what this is all about. So style words are evolved from questions, specific questions that you, my client, would receive. And it's a time where you reflect on everything about you. The questions help focus you, because, as we know, most women have a hard time putting themselves on their own to-do list. And because of the last 6 months, we've had a lot more time in our space with our partners, with our families, helping out where we can with senior parents. And for some, that role is a completely changed role. Many people aren't really pleased with it. I have a client who said to me, "Oh my goodness, I've gone from running my own business to being a mom who is cooking meals, doing laundry, and cleaning up. Not happy." And I find that that's the case. And it's not that we don't love our kids and our partners. It's just different. So how to move out of that is to gain some of your self-control back. Take some time to reflect on you. I am going to be hosting the masterclass, which is 8 weeks long, but the first 2 weeks are going to be all about the style words. Individual, I'm going to work with each person. They will have homework. I will do the homework so that the next class on the Thursday, I will have it prepared. And everyone in the group will see the examples from all of the other women where I will have taken what their answers to the questions that I've sent. I will pull it together into what I'm hearing them saying in terms of words that keep cropping up: fun, relevant, visible. And I'm going to show them what those words look like in their wardrobe, in their footwear wardrobe, in their sweater wardrobe, everywhere in their getting ready for their day life. And this is exciting because this is really, as I said, the basis of my business. I've never shared it this way before. And I will tell you, I'm just going to show you my style words and how they help me. And to be quite honest, they really come from a place of deep reflection. What is it that, if you could have anything, if you could have any perception or thoughts about you from a group of people after you leave them and the impression that you've made, what would that be? What would you want to hear if you were a fly on the wall? What is it that you really feel isn't serving you well anymore? What would you like to move towards and move away from that? Because you can. It's just in acknowledging, because once you realize what isn't working and who you are and what your value is, what are those attributes about you, you can start moving in that direction and leaving some of those things behind. But most women need a little bit of guidance and a little nudge. So here are some of my style words, and they're on a card, and I keep this tucked into my mirror in my dressing room. And what do the words do for me? They help me measure up to my own standards every day. If I come down the stairs and I'm headed out and I'm obviously looking down the stairs so I don't fall, and I take a glimpse again of my outfit that I've already looked at in the mirror, front, back, and side. If I feel like, "Sue, you know what, you aren't doing it today, you're copping out," I will go back upstairs and add that element, because it says right here that it's important for me to have an unexpected element to my look. I want to come across as interesting. I want to come across as classic with a twist. So I need to make sure that I've done those things to communicate those style words, because that's what's going to make me feel the best about myself. So what does that mean? Okay. Organic, natural, and authentic are also 3 words that are super important to me. And they have come out of exercises I have done, places I like to have dinner, places that I like to holiday, where do I go to recharge, those kind of things, and many more. So the organic and the natural would be more of a watch like this, super plain, leather strap, kind of old, right? It actually was my dad's, as opposed to this one that is much more blingy, much more showy, more dramatic. That's not one of my style words, but that's great for someone else who would think this was tired and old. Do you see? Also, let's talk about scarves. Although I have this scarf in my wardrobe, I usually use it for workshops because it's a good demo piece. I love the dots. Yes, they're useful. Not good colors for me. and the fabric is shiny and it's synthetic. It doesn't feel good on my skin, so I don't wear this. And I know that because organic, natural, and authentic. This is none of those things. It's manufactured, it's synthetic. Okay, so that would be more modern, edgy person. Okay, what would I choose? You won't be surprised. Something with a frayed, uneven edge, more soft colors, very much reflective of the world. So the sky and the water and the beach and the sand. And this feels like me. And those are the engaging, organic, natural, grounded words that help me. So it helps me get it, helps me get rid of things that don't align with my words. It helps me know what should I buy, because many times we are attracted to things that are shiny because they catch our eye. But if that isn't who we are, guess where they end up? In your closet, on the shelf, or hanging in your closet, not worn. And then it's a constant reminder that you made that mistake. So the style words really do help you move forward in certainty, in clarity, in knowing, okay, now I get it. I can see now why I look at my wardrobe and I just am not inspired with all the gray, especially if your words are vibrant and fun and feisty and, engaging. The monotone, monochromatic colors in that respect aren't going to do it. Other things we can add to that, that's where you use your style words. You don't throw out all those wardrobe pieces. You add things in terms of accessories to help you fulfill your style words. That's why the 6 weeks after we uncover the style words our style words, the vehicle I'm going to use to show you what the style words look like in pattern and texture and jewelry and clothing and boots and outerwear I'm going to use accessories. And this is wonderful. Why did I choose accessories? Because they are the most economical way to add to your wardrobe. This is the way you can have less pieces of clothing, but more options. So I'm all about promoting less is more. And because you can add accessories to your wardrobe in a variety of ways from a variety of sources, from Canadian designers to your secondhand high-end consignment stores, this makes this very doable for you. And what we're going to do is you're going to do homework, I'm going to do homework, and then I will share that personalized homework with all of the other ladies in the group on the Thursday class. And each of you can learn from each other. So perhaps someone has classy, classic, competent, traditional as her very core style words. I will show all of you what that means, what that translates to in terms of that person's possible wardrobe. And on the other hand, if you have words like carefree, risk taker, vibrant, boho, I will show you what that looks like in terms of fabric, pattern, texture, and items so that you can see, you cross over there. It may not be your predominant desire, but it may be somewhere filtered in, because all of us ladies, we are a composite of many things. So I wanted to really clarify what was going to happen in my Be Your Own Stylist series that starts October 1st, Thursdays, 7 till 8 p.m. I think we'll have questions and answers from 8 till 8:30 each week, and then move on to getting your homework and getting ready for the next class. I have Canadian designer who owns Loft 10 Jewelry. Her name was April. She lives in St. Catharines. She will be one of the 8 components. Amazing woman. We're going to be talking about your power and your strength and how it translates into what elements you like to have in your jewelry based on your style words. I'm setting up a shopping opportunity with Bobby Thompson, who owns Style 360, which is a London consignment store here in London, Ontario, and as well a Style and Dot opportunity with Allison Stevens. So this isn't about you having to buy. It's about me showing you what would work for you, those members of the class, in terms of what I've pre-selected from both Allison and Bobby. No pressure. It's just an awareness so that you say, oh, okay, that's what I need. Then you can go to your own accessory wardrobe and see, do you have those items? Then pull them out and start wearing them. If you don't have any of them and you keep wearing the same things that you kind of like and you kind of, yeah, they're okay, that's where you know to start editing, moving them away, give them to someone else who can use them. Okay, so I hope that there was some information here for those of you who have worked with me, those of you who have attended my workshops, that can really reignite those thoughts about thinking about who you are. You're only accountable to yourself, really, at the end of the day. And because of we have so much time now to think about that, I know that many of you have already been thinking about that, and I want to move you out of that state of floundering and feeling so to somewhere where you can have relief, somewhere where you can have some fun, and actually a strategy that will help you save money and help you be empowered about getting ready for every single act of your life, because this is our life right now. And you know, although we can't do some things, we can do other things. You have the time to do this. Why not? I've made it easy, 3 equal payments or 1 lump sum payment, keeping this class small so that I can interact with each one of you, and so that I can manage the homework and make it relevant and complete. The teacher can't ask the students to do the homework and not get an A+ herself, right? So until next time, I hope that you can dig into your accessory wardrobe and maybe have a look and see, does this resonate with me? Try to figure out why or why not. Try to attach words to it. And if those words are in alignment with you, then your jewelry pieces should work. Okay, so thanks for listening. Next time you will be reading and looking at pictures. And I really do hope that you like my shop style create collective choices that I've included in this MailChimp, because I love them. See you later. Stay safe, everyone.